do it.
Let's do it too.
Are we ready? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Holler if you hear me.
Man, that's cool. Y'all gonna be talking and we'll be all watching the game. And shit.
Watch the Rangers kick the White Sox ass. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Man, I saw where Lance Lynn had 16 fucking
Yeah,
strikeouts and
he mowed
still
him down
lost.
the other day, man.
Still lost, bro.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
lost.
he's a White Sox fan.
That's the White Sox, dude.
I gave some shit as soon as I walked in. I was like, I watched the game. I thought about you.
Did y'all see when Josh Young hit a home run? Oh, no, he did it. Never mind. Never mind.
I thought he was
I
gonna.
thought he was going to hit it.
I want to get one of his jerseys, man. I like that kid, man.
Yeah, he's fucking tight, man.
Yeah.
I'd like to watch him get his dick sucked.
I'll pay for it. It's on me, you millionaire.
If any of y'all are ever in need, man, I'm here for a blowjob if y'all ever need one.
I got that 50 for you, Rios.
I'm here for a blowjob if y'all. I'm here for it, man.
Well, he already blew his load on me earlier.
I told him I
His
missed out.
arm and everything.
They did it while Eric went to open the door. He said, shoot it all over me.
I thought it smelled like some stank.
I did a contract signing for a quinceañera yesterday.
Okay.
And she goes, you do Venmo, right? And I said, yeah. And then she scanned my Venmo thing, and she goes, what do you want me to put for the memo? Because I don't know about IRS shit. I go, you could put whatever. I go, if you were to see the memos that I put for my friends. And she goes, oh, I just saw them.
I like this guy.
Sausage fest. I always put sexual favors or butt stuff. Or I had a coworker. He bought lunch and then he was like, "You can just Venmo me." So I put sexual favors as the note, and he was like, "Dude, my grandma looks at this."
Tell her what's up.
Your grandma doesn't know that you have a sense of humor or what?
I know my mom being all old and country. She's, oh, Tommy. I was like, oh, Mom, you know. I go, you remember JP? She goes, he hasn't changed. I was like, oh, he's fucking retarded. I was like, it's been forever. It feels like since I've been on here, but I needed it.
I'm not retarded, man.
Yeah. Have you seen Mike Epps? He's like, my mom used to tell me, you were retarded when you were little, but you grew out of it. Said, man, you don't grow out of that shit. Quit saying that shit.
His nicknames was Downies.
Yeah. Well, what was that skit when he was like, we gonna take a nap? Bitch, I'm 19. We ain't taking no naps.
So put your helmet on. I ain't wearing that motherfucking helmet. Lay me alone. Mike Epps, man. Yeah, one of the episodes you had, y'all were talking about like who's the hottest. For some reason, the last 15 years, Mike Epps, dude. Anything I watch that motherfucker.
He's good. A lot of his YouTube shit is way better than his stand-up stuff.
Yeah, very true.
Very
true. Yeah.
But
I like. Yeah, that's my dude.
Y'all ready to get this thing rocking and rolling?
So let's get it.
Let's do it,
So
man.
fucking let's do it, man.
John Eric. Media.
Okay, here we go.
All you ladies, pull your chi-chis out. This is the JP Lopez Show. Also, if you're a transgender, pull your pecker out. This is the JP Lopez Show.
What is up? Thank you for tuning back into the JP Lopez Show. Let's take these shots real quick, boys.
Let's get it.
We got a very special podcast today. We got a foursome going on again.
A lot of meat in this room right now.
Raw dog.
About 1,200 pounds worth of men.
Got the meat locker in here.
Right,
I got Big Dan House back here. I got Eric Villarreal. I got Thomas Rios. What's up, guys?
What's up, my brother?
Thank y'all for coming, man.
And thanks for having me back, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for having me back.
I know it was last minute, but hey, man.
No, we always make it work.
Yeah, whatever works, right?
Just like a booty call, man.
Promise me strippers. Where are they?
Hey, if you call enough, one of them will bite.
Hell yeah. JP goes like, bro, there's gonna be strippers there. I'm there, bro.
What? Say less.
I left my job early.
So let's get into it. House, how big's your dick?
Well, there was I seen it. Oh my god.
About that.
He's all whips it out. Whip it out.
They call me Big House for a reason.
So when we finished your episode,
Yeah.
After the podcast, you sparked a memory and I totally forgot, but I would always ask House, "Hey man, you want to make out?" Yeah. Hey man, let's go make out. He'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I was gonna bring that up on the podcast last time, but I think about it until after the show.
Those high school nights.
Yeah, he was
Bro,
telling
fuck
Thomas, "This motherfucker would always ask me if I want to go make out."
You want to go to Buddy Holly, the spot?
Spot. That's where the men on men action happens over there.
Yeah, but we did have the spot at Buddy Holly. Remember that?
Oh yeah, for real.
Do you know the trees that were across the street?
Like where the big part is at, the big part.
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to like off-road our cars and park under the trees and like have barbecues and fucking drink beers. We weren't even 21 yet, and it'd be like 2 a.m. We'd be fucking out there making burgers and shit.
Damn, that was
I was the only one you took to that spot.
Yeah, you got discovered.
You were the only one that mattered.
Hey man, you were the only one I loved.
Oh shit! Yeah, Buddy Holly, those are some good times, man.
Yeah, but we called it the spot. Yeah. And then it turned out to be a free-for-all for all the gay men in Lubbock.
Yeah.
Girl, we brought girls out here to finger. What are y'all doing here? You're ruining my finger time.
I brought Finger Hut out here.
Finger Hut, everybody's like, what?
There's a little bit of no blasting going on.
All the people
over
looked out of their car. She's there.
She's there. I have an appointment in about an hour. Do it right, buddy. We're going to hell.
Oh, man. I had a very special family member that just passed away this weekend. He lost his battle to cancer. Man. Trying to say this calmly and not lose my shit, but he was a good dude, man. He was a solid dude.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
And I want to dedicate this podcast episode to him, Patrick Hockaday, man. He's going to be missed. He represented his family well, bro. Up until his last days, man. Held down 2 jobs for his family. He represented his family pretty well. And this podcast is for you, brother. I'm going to miss you, man.
Yeah, that was a guy that was himself 100% of the time. He never acted fake at all.
Really.
Yep.
No. And then he ran the concession for all the tech shit. Bro, he would not let me, Eric, whoever I was with, pay for
the one you took me to the game.
Pay for anything, bro. You know that? You went. He would not let me pay for shit, dude.
Yeah. I remember he was asking, do you want anything else? You're like,
yeah,
bro. Damn, I'm
we
sorry.
We I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry to hear about that, brother.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He's gonna be missed, and not only because he hooked me up with free shit, but I really talked to him a whole lot.
Yeah, man. I remember you talked highly of him. Damn.
But I just wanted to dedicate that to this podcast episode to him, and also while I got you listeners in your fields, if you could please help me out, man. Please rate and review the show. Subscribe, help me move on up in my ratings, and
Let's do it.
I believe comments or whatever on YouTube help me out. Likes and YouTube help me out. And if you haven't rated the show on any of the platforms, please do so. And I would gladly and much appreciate that shit. So anywho, man, it's a hot motherfucker today, man.
Oh, man.
Brutal hot outside.
I think of Thomas when it's this fucking type of weather, man, because he's out in the elements.
I
and
thought
shit.
you meant like dirty thing about me. I'm on outside like.
Look at his tan.
Thomas is all rubbing his nipples. They brought Crab Rangoon back.
Dude, I'm.
Oh, you got that farmer's tan
farmer's
right there.
tan. Still got no arms, but yeah, this weather kicks my ass, man. But
yeah, I often at work, I look outside the big giant window in my air conditioned facility. I was like, man, I bet those people are hot out there.
You're all drinking your cold water. You're all
out of my Yeti.
He's all pouring it on himself.
I drink the water out of my Yeti. You can't drink it too fast because it's too cold.
I'm all having heat strokes and shit. I gotta provide supper tonight.
I hate when I chew gum and I drink water. It burns my mouth.
It's so uncomfortable.
I was like, I think I'm just gonna get in this sauna now.
Bro, after like 6-7 years of this shit, I'm used. My uncle Frank used to lay bricks, bro, and he'd always be like, "Bring me more heat, bring me more." He's from Mexico, but nah, man, the heat don't bother me nearly as much, but it drains the shit out of me, dude.
Yep.
And I'd much rather a woman drain me, but go back to those days.
Financially and mentally.
Yes.
And my balls.
Most importantly, my balls.
What's up, house man? How are you, brother?
Good, man. Just freaking tired. Work sucked ass today, being in the heat, but
Yeah.
How was your feedback for your episode?
it was good, man. Everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people I haven't talked to in a while reached out to me and said they heard it and they freaking loved it.
How did Uncle Jarvis like
he
that
loved
shit?
it, man. I told him I was going to be on here tonight, and he goes, "I'm ready."
He's like, put me in, coach.
My friend Ruby, she texted me and she said, "I didn't know you could use Thrifty Nickel as toilet paper."
You have to wrinkle it up a little bit so it gets soft.
You learned some shit on this show, bro. You learned some shit on this show.
He tore that one half. He's all, I'm gonna tear this one because I'm gonna inquire about this job tomorrow.
She was like, "Is all that shit true?" And I said, "Yeah, it's damn true."
Oh, yeah, you damn right.
I don't think I ever hear false information on this podcast ever.
You have a thing where people
You might hear alleged shit.
Yeah, legend shit. No, we come in here, we spew shit that we're like, we go home like, oh shit, I shouldn't have told that story. My kids at first, they're like, really, Dad? I said, oh, you're gonna get to know the real dad. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Uncle Jarvis said he was crying during it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, talking about my hospital stuff and stuff
Oh.
like that.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, okay.
Amen.
Yeah.
He said he loved it though, man. He laughed his ass off.
That's what it's about, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised how many people enjoy this shit.
I'm down, like totally down for, Big House was saying, yeah, man, we'll have Dave on and Carl on and all, and I'm like, I'm totally down, right? Well, people were like, hey, man, your friend House wanted everybody on that podcast.
So, remember, Pat Green in this motherfucker. Some Texas country.
They love the show, man. They want to be on here.
Hey, I'll barbecue for that shit.
I didn't even know Carl was listening for a long time.
Oh, really?
That's
He told
badass.
me, he goes, "Man, I've been listening to that shit forever." I said, "I didn't even know."
Oh, damn.
cool,
Shout out
bro.
to Carl, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Hell yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
And thank you for all them drinks that you
Oh,
bought me
yeah.
when I was a minor.
Thank you, Carl. I know. I love Carl.
I caught Carl on the backside of him not being crazy anymore.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you got. Same with my brother Mike, man. They chilled out a lot, but there was some. I'm Batman, bro. And I could tell you some stories off camera because he's successful and he's a.
Oh, yeah.
coach. He'd call me Batman. I'm like, good day. 4:00 in the morning. He's like, aren't you a school teacher? That's all I can say.
It's cool.
So, Eric, what's going on, brother?
Nada, man. Just been busy,
How's work going?
and it's busy every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going good.
I see you. Every time I go to the gym, I don't see you with a client, bro. That makes me feel good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Like, if you're not working out for yourself, you're always with a fucking client. And I'm like, hell yeah, this motherfucker's busy.
Busy. Starting at 5:30 in the morning until 6 o'clock, and I turn down people all the time because I need to go home.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful position to be in any kind of work. So that's
Yeah.
that's good to hear, bro.
Yeah, I need to go home. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, JP hit me up too because I've been so behind with work and so many people have hit me up through your show, bro. And I haven't even been able to tell you. I did one of your Thea's yards, and then
Yeah, she told me.
she winded up going to Dallas. Well, I went the next
she
day.
saw you.
Dude, she's like, gave me a hug, and I was like, I think I just did your yard.
She's like, it's a small world, and
Yeah.
she told me,
Yeah, bro.
she was
So
going
thank
to
y'all.
Cancun
Amen,
that
yeah,
next
yeah.
day,
Amen, yeah.
and she told me, and this is behind your back, so this is how I know it's true. She told me that she felt so bad because her yard was just shit, like trash, and that you completely made a miracle out of it. And that you were like, no, this is my price. And she's like, no, I want to
She
pay you
blessed
more.
me. Yeah, she
and
blessed
you're
me.
like, no, this is my price. And she's like, no, I'm paying you more.
Shout out to your listeners, bro. I've had some great experiences, man. I've lost a few customers just because I've been so busy and they didn't understand. Because when I first started doing my own stuff, it was kind of
But
like
that goes with anything,
with
bro.
anything.
Oh, yeah. You can have a badass restaurant. You're going to lose
Amen,
customers
right,
because they're so busy.
So it doesn't
Like,
hurt my feelings
yeah.
nearly as much. But a couple of them, the ladies, I guess they kind of were wanting to holler at me. I was like,
Hell
yeah, you should
yeah.
have just told me.
Just whip it out, dude.
Whip it out. Be like, give me these 3 inches at a time.
And mow their yard butt ass naked.
Man, I do.
Especially weed eating.
They're either going to pay me to put my clothes back on. Some of them.
Either way, it's an extra tip.
Man, so today this young black girl smelled me. She goes, "Damn, you smell good." I was like, "What's up, baby?" How old are you, by the way? Look too young, man. She told me at McDonald's. I was like, she's got a job. She won my heart.
What's
bro.
up, apple of my eye?
What's up, baby?
She was
Can I get an apple
working.
pie? She was.
Man, you gotta love them working women. Dude.
Hell yeah. I was like, "What's up, baby?" Then I turned around. I was all having cramps in my back.
Thomas is like, I guess I know where I'm coming tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
She was like, "Oh, baby, get some of that Powerade over there. Get rid of those cramps."
She's like, "Do you need Ben Gay?" I'm not no sugar baby. Or what do you go? Sugar daddy, goddammit.
So, House, man, let me ask you something.
man.
Where the fuck do you draw the line at on tipping? Because anywhere you go nowadays, it seems like they just ring you up and then they turn the iPad around and they expect you to fucking tip. Like,
I'll do it at like barbecue joints because they you know how barbecue
They
work
take
their
care
ass
of
off
you.
to take
Yeah,
care of
they
that.
take care of you. Yeah.
And food trucks, man. And you're lucky to get one from me at a restaurant. If you don't, if you're a shitty waiter,
Yeah.
you ain't getting shit.
Oh, that's a definite. Yeah.
see, I like to say that, but I still feel bad. Even if my service is shit, I still tip a minimum of like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't fucking deserve it.
You
Like,
come a long way because have you always been that way?
yeah,
okay,
kind of,
okay, yeah,
sort of.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Because you always hear, like, we get paid $2 an hour. And you're like, well, you fucking act like you get paid $2 an hour.
You deserve that too. Yeah.
But I always do. It's a lot more for barbecue joints. I'll tip like $20 every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know and food trucks too. Because they're busting their ass.
So where you feel comfortable, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
If they make you, I guess if they earn it, right? You know, I'll see I have family members that did it, and they'll talk about like you have to leave a tip, and you do. I'm like, man, if you're taking an hour to check on my drink, or if you're in the back smoking, I've worked in the kitchen. If you're, if you ain't earning it, I'm gonna leave you the bare minimum.
World
You know
of
what I mean?
Beers is the worst absolute service ever.
They really are.
Yeah. And then the co-op is great food with the worst
I
fucking
didn't even get to
service
try the
ever.
food, dude.
The service is so bad,
Dude, I had reservations a couple of weeks ago. They sat me at the bar, and I was like, "God damn, I'm gonna sit at the." I
didn't need a reservation to sit at the bar.
I'm fine sitting at the bar, but I set some reservations. I thought I was gonna get me a table, and then I sat right next to the bartender. Motherfucker never looked at me, never said anything, and then there was an old lady who didn't know how to make drinks, asking that bartender how to make simple ass drinks. And then I finally just converted to beer. We got an app, probably in there for 45 minutes to an hour. I got 2 beers, an old fashioned, the appetizer, and now it's got 2 drinks. And I was like,
To be fair, you look like you work for the cartel. They're like, this motherfucker's gonna shoot me.
We were there for like over 2 hours. Like, let's just say 2.5 hours. And that waitress probably asked my wife if she wanted another drink twice.
See, yeah. And
In the
that's-
2.5 hours, man.
And that's what
that
I'm
service
talking-
sucks,
yeah.
man.
So there,
But the
you know,
food's good.
So your tip, probably the tip that you feel obligated is for the food, right? Not
Well,
the
no, the
service.
tip that I felt obligated for was for my total bill, because I think my total bill was like $140.
Yeah.
And then if you don't tip for the total bill, you're a cheap ass. So
For that much, he's like, can I touch your nipple, please? Yeah, that's a lot of-
just
it-
pull it out. Let me see it. Fuck.
And that
Even
right
if it's
there-
ugly.
even if it's
Silver dollars.
and I still gave 15%.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And
Like,
I will give you 15% if you have shitty service.
okay.
I will, if it was okay, I'll give you 20%. If you're a badass, I'm probably just going to give you 25, 30%.
And I'm not a baller, but when I can afford it, yeah, that's how exactly I look at it, brother. Like, if you make it worth my while, I'm gonna take care of you. And people have caught on to that because I take my kids all the time, and unfortunately, just for us four, it's like
is
90
tipping real big in your business?
Yeah.
People tip you a lot?
in the hood. No, yeah, in the hood, I get hooked up. I'll shout out to JD Campos. I don't know if you remember.
Oh,
JD.
yeah,
his
yeah,
mom
yeah.
hit me up, and sweet lady, bro.
Does he still live in Tulsa?
No, yeah, Tulsa.
Yeah.
He hit me up through Facebook, and his mom tipped me, and I was like, you don't have to. And same thing, kind of with your Thea, they blessed me. So yeah, in my business, people do take care
Yeah,
of me.
awesome, bro.
And me and my kids try to go above and beyond, though. You know,
But the shit that I just can't understand is like I'm ordering a breakfast burrito. All you're doing is taking the order, running it to the cook, and then you're turning the iPad around and you're wanting a tip.
and they kind of give you an attitude like you're
Yeah, and then you put no tip, and like it Maybe they're not. Maybe it's in my head, but
Yeah.
it feels like they're looking at you like, oh, this fucker. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you on that, man. I know what you're talking about.
Do you ever see where people post where it will say $0 tip, and they'll post like the meal was $79 and they put $0. I bust my ass off for this. What I do is I like to leave a cash tip. So if my meal is like $86, I'll put $0, but in this next to it, so they don't take a picture for social media, I'm giving them a cash tip.
oh, okay.
Because you see that a lot.
Yeah, because they want social media
Attention.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I worked with some of those fools.
Well, you're a whole lot better than I am because I never have cash, bro.
Yeah.
If I have $2 in my pocket, I want to go get a vending machine soda or something. I gotta spend it if I have.
I'm the same way. I want to go get a sack of weed. So I mean, allegedly.
That
Sorry.
shit don't cost no
CBD.
$2.
CBD. It's the gummies. It's legal now. My name's Thomas Reels.
But yeah, that just drives me nuts, man. I'm like, why do you want a tip for doing absolutely fucking nothing?
Yeah. And if you're getting paid an actual hourly wage, then you're not really working for a tip because you're working hourly wage. You're not getting $2. You're getting $12.
But my complaint to that is, I'll put a tip jar at my job.
Yeah.
For doing my regular job.
Yeah.
Well, tip me for doing the shit that I'm supposed to do. Mm-hmm. That's what I say. Like,
another thing I don't like, or have you noticed McDonald's and everywhere they ask you, do you want to round up to charities? Like, you're a multi-billion-dollar fucking company.
Yeah.
you know what I found out about that? Like, I don't know if it's true, but this is just what I heard through like TikTok and like social media.
Yeah.
Is that they have an obligation that they've like promised or contribute, like a promise to pay for those charities. And anytime that you donate yourself, it lessens what they. So like CVS, Walgreens, and all this, when they ask you like you want to donate $1 to St. Jude or whatever, it lessens their obligation to the business, from their business, to pay that charity.
The old way they would do it, say, we'll match your donation. So they put the pressure on you. If you donate $10,000, we'll match it.
Yeah.
So now
But
it's
not
like,
no more.
Not no more.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah. So yeah, it's all crazy though. I'm like,
Well, they only matched it because they were gonna give that money anyways.
So now they're not. Now they're taking it. They're taking off the top from what
the
But is
more-
that money
more
even
you-
going that you tip? Is it even going to go to
So all right, let's just say a whole collection of it. $20 million was raised by customers. 50% of it is going to pay the CEO and whoever is running whatever you think you donated to. St. Jude ain't ran by itself. St. Jude has CEO, CFO, C whoever's, and you're paying their salary.
Hey, really? You going to make me drink a Bud Light, man?
you want to trade?
Hey man, no one's watching.
Lipstick's gonna pop
My
out.
nephew Max is gay. I'll drink it for him.
I got a big lesbian. I'll drink it too.
Well, that's not really gay beer. That's
It's just Pride Month,
trans, that's trans beer.
He's all gonna start flinging his hair and shit.
Hey, do it for Pride Month, bro.
Do it for
JP Lopez show loves everybody.
Have you heard my intro? If you're transgender, pull your pecker out, man.
yeah. So that's what happens. They do not donate to the Red Cross. Donate, like, there's going to be a hurricane that hits Alabama probably in about a week.
Yeah.
When it does, and you want to donate money, don't give it to the Red Cross. Donate directly to the town that was affected.
Yeah.
They're going to have a donation, and that money is going to go directly to their fund.
And don't give it to the Red Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that Perryton that just got hit by that tornado.
Yes.
last
Yeah.
night.
So donate it to the Parrington City Council or whatever their thing, and don't.
That's
don't
good
give it
advice,
to the
bro.
Red Cross.
All
Yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
aside, is good advice.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get caught up in it because it's on TV. It's just like marketing. They're going to show it, and you can help by giving so and so and so. That's why they have actors and somebody promoting that shit. You're exactly right. Because there was an old meme. I think the executive got like $830,000 a year. So
Yeah, that's what I was about to
yeah.
say. Like, because I heard that. Actually, I read that the United Way, the Red Cross, all of our donations to them pays for salaries,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
the
yeah.
charities.
Yeah.
So it pays for everybody working there, not the shit that they give. And I'm like, fuck
Sad
that.
reality, man.
Because like I read United Way was like 9 cents of every dollar actually goes to the charity. Everything else goes to salary.
See, that's not even 50%. That shit is 0.09%.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck, man?
That's not even 1%.
Yeah, that sucks when you think about it, especially in a time of need. Yeah, and then they give pennies out, trickle down to we can only get. Yeah,
they don't really do shit, and then FEMA comes in, and then they give up to a certain amount, and then that's the end of this shit too.
That's why I'm here for a blowjob. If you ever want to give one, just for charity.
I'll tip for that.
I'll take it for charity,
and I will videograph it.
I will take it for charity
for some barbecue sandwiches. You're all gonna get a bunch of hits on that. We were just playing, goddammit.
Hey, take it easy, man. I'm married, man. Have y'all ever seen a late night Whataburger brawl?
Nah, man. I almost killed a dude at Sonic one day.
For real?
That some bitch. So I had my nephews with me. I went through the drive-thru. Not the stalls, but the drive-thru.
Yeah.
And I asked for a sweet tea, and he gave me an unsweet tea. So I didn't.
You're all fuck that.
Well, I didn't taste it until I got to the road.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, shit, he fucked it up. So I went back around. He does this. He gives me the same exact thing, and I pull off again and then take a drink, and it's the same shit. So I pull back around. And I said, dude, you keep giving me unsweet tea. And he goes, no, it's sweet. I made it myself. And I said, well, taste it. He said, no, I'm not going to taste it. Then he gives me a handful, like 2 handfuls of sugar packets. So he goes, put that in there. And I said, no, I want another fucking sweet tea. So he gives me another one, and it's unsweet again.
That motherfucker.
And that some bitch goes hurling. I threw it right back at his
I said, sweet. Yeah,
I said, motherfucker, I said, if you made that tea, you didn't put no damn sugar or nothing in it. It fucking sucks. And I told my nephews, I said, don't listen to any of this shit I told you. Don't talk like that.
Ignore Uncle Dan. Which one was it?
But it was 98th and Slide.
Okay.
I've always wondered, what's the difference between the drive-thru and then the stalls? Nothing?
Not really.
Nothing really. Probably for trucks with trailers and shit like that.
I always wonder. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I never got it.
But if I could have reached that son of a bitch out of that window, I'd have fucking killed him.
Yeah. Fuck Sonic.
He's only,
and you're going to give me the same unsweet tea again?
He's only 12, man.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit.
Yeah. Probably slept with my ex-wife, that bastard.
No, man, I didn't.
I hate everybody that's worked at Sonic.
I've been drunk and passed out in a Whataburger drive-thru, but never seen.
You've been one of those fuckers?
Damn right.
Fuck, dude.
I did a McDonald's one time.
But you weren't drunk, right?
No, I wasn't drunk.
Yeah.
I was just sleepy and tired.
From work, put a seat through, you're all tired.
and I went out, but I only had like 2 beers. So man, I was so tired and I was hungry and I fell asleep. And a whole ruckus occurred.
That was that the night that Omar fell back asleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
tell the story.
All right, I fall asleep. I don't know if I fell asleep for 30 seconds or 5 minutes.
Dude, if cops showed up, that was a long fucking time, bro.
So I finally woke up and I was like, God damn, I'm just going to go home. I don't need nothing to eat. And then I see ambulance and I see fire truck and I see the police.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, shit, I better get the fuck out of here. And now they followed me.
They followed me.
And then I was like, man, I don't know what to do. So he made me do a sobriety test, and I passed it. But he didn't want to believe that I passed it. He was like, I see something in your eyes.
He's like, you're a big Mexican. I know you're drunk.
And I'm like, you don't see anything in my eyes except for I'm just tired. And he goes, how much you had to drink tonight? And I said, well, in about a 5-hour span, probably 2 beers. He was like, is that it? I said, I just passed your sobriety test. And then I go, dude, I said, look, I went like this. So I said, look.
You started flicking your dick.
He started jerking off in front of him. Look.
I go skiing by myself, motherfucker.
And then I told him, I said, dude, I can knock out 100 push-ups right now. Like, I'm fine. I am sleepy, but I'm fine. And I go, dude, I'm just like 3 blocks away from my house. And he goes, so I tell you what, you call somebody to come pick you up, I'll let you go home. All right, cool. Called. And Omar picks up. He's all, hello. He's all asleep and shit. I said, hey, dude. I said, I need you to come to Amigos right now and come pick me up. He was like, for what? I said, dude, it don't matter for what. I said, just get over here and come pick me up. He was like, You in trouble? I said, dude, the police is right here. They said I can go home if you come pick me up. So come pick me up. Oh, okay. Dude, fucking like 20, 30 minutes passed by. The motherfucker. I'm 3 blocks away.
Oh shit.
I call him back. The cop's like, hey, man, fucking about to miss IHOP breakfast over here, right? And I called him. He goes, oh, my bad. I said, God damn it, dude. I go, dude, they're about to, like, take me to jail. And you're over here falling back to sleep, man. You know, I was all pissed off. He came and picked me up. I had to leave my truck right there by the gas station. And I was like, dude, I said, when I call you for stuff like this, I said, you have to come immediately. I go, it's not bullshit. It's not a booty call. It's not whatever. It is. When I say the police, you get here as fast as possible next time.
Your life could have changed. You could have been like Miklo and become to prison.
You're all mad at him, but you're the one that fell asleep. But
I know. You know who we should all be mad at?
I fell asleep.
You know who we should all be mad at? Fucking McDonald's for taking so goddamn motherfucking long.
On North
Shit,
University.
them
Yes.
motherfuckers ain't gonna get no goddamn tip either.
Yes.
we used to like hate McDonald's, bro.
Oh,
Like
Especially in the
we would
hood.
like avoid it.
yes. I haven't eaten there in over a decade.
Yeah. And then I remember like the few times that we did go and you'd get to the drive-thru and they're like, we're only taking cash.
Remember
Like,
that? Oh,
what the fuck, man? Like, I fucking hate
Always,
McDonald's.
I don't eat McDonald's because every time I eat it, I shit my pants.
Shoot,
Dude, that's what I hear.
I get.
It's
I
like,
think Ramos said that on his last podcast.
like if I'm in the truck eating it, I'm gonna shit my pants by the time I get home.
Damn.
So I gotta be home if I eat it.
I got
That's why I don't eat
I
it.
got a quarter pounder in the rest of the truck.
You want me to shit my pants? Give it to me.
I get.
Hey, we got some thrifty nickels.
Remember when I would eat McDonald's? I would get like food poisoning. I would
Yeah,
I would
you
get sick.
puke like a motherfucker.
And also Denny's does that to me. So I hadn't eaten either one of them in years.
I have never
upon
eaten
years.
at Denny's ever.
I don't.
I want to say the
been
last time I ate Denny's was when we got that fucking alcohol in
I
possession.
remember that shit. JP's all, the fucking cops are right there. Michael's all, it's all right. You're good.
We're all eating pancakes next to him.
Yo, y'all did a good job arresting us earlier. Yeah, I don't.
We're out, by the way.
We're out, by the way. I got more beer in the car. Yeah, Denny's, man. Obviously, IHOP was my go-to. I went to Denny's a lot with my pops because they're old school and they kind of back then. Denny's were
The All-Star.
right. The Tejano crowd went there and shit. So
I said, well, let me ask y'all: have y'all seen a Whataburger Brawl?
I've been there several times right there on 19th and Q where
that's what I was gonna say.
there's a whole bunch of them.
After the clubs.
I was with a friend one time and it was taking forever in the drive-thru, and it was some Mexican dude that spoke Spanish, and he turned around and said, he was "Cálmate, way." And then my friend was like, "What the fuck did you say?" He said, "Cálmate, way." He was, "Who the fuck you calling away?" And they got into a fight right there, right in front of the.
And he worked there?
No. This is in the drive-thru.
Oh, drive-through.
Yeah, and so that happened. I've been there several times. I can't pinpoint. They're all kind of like combined.
Yeah.
But I've always seen a lot of dumb shit over there at Whataburger on 19th and Q.
Yeah, that one is fucking crazy over there.
Oh, yeah.
What was that Eric kid that passed away that was Shamar's homeboy?
Eric
Oh,
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
That's what we were just
Okay,
talking about, yeah.
so that was him?
Yeah.
So I seen him and Shamar whoop the entire fucking restaurant. Were we together? Was it you and me?
Bro, that was been on my mind.
Because we had just sat down and ate,
Yes.
and like,
I think it
and
was
like
you to
we
me.
didn't move.
Yeah.
Like we were just still eating, watching them handle the entire
Yes.
fucking restaurant,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Like,
Because Eric was a sweet kid, man. He was tall, whatever, but I'd ball with him, and he was a good kid. And yeah, I was like eating my fries like this motherfucker. Yeah, he beating the fuck out of everybody.
Man,
and Shamar, all nice, gentle giant. He's just throwing hands. Yeah, bro.
Shit, you didn't have to block Shamar like I did. That motherfucker, if he was so mad, there was nothing that you could do.
Were you with me the night he got in a fight at the library? Shamar did. Me and Dave.
shit.
Were you there too?
I don't remember because
No?
I've been at the library a lot and I've
You're probably there. You just
seen or been
you're
involved
drunk.
in fights.
like 10 of those nights are all in one.
It's like in a movie. If you could go back, he's all drunk. I was there.
Don't remember. I probably threw like 80 punches and don't even remember.
Well, Shamar and House and Patrick Castro, I like to think I recruited them because, man, Shamar would walk around the hallways as big as can be. I'm like, dude, you need to play some football, bro. And he's like, nah. And even when y'all were thinking about quitting, dude, I would recruit him every fucking day. I was like, dude, we need you. So, when I used to run into Shamar, I'd be like, you remember I didn't want to let you quit? And he was, big ass dude, bro.
Uh-huh.
That is, Shamar would have put himself together and played. He would have had it right anywhere, just because his size.
Freaking OU was sending
Yeah.
them letters, and then one time Mac Brown went to the field house,
Really?
and I was like, "Oh, he's here to see me, right? There ain't
Yeah,
nobody,
yeah.
there ain't nobody that he needs to be seen." And he was like, he looked at Shamar like he was about to buy him. He was like,
He was like, this boy make me lots of money. Django came out and shit. He's like, sign this contract, boy.
I was like, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck you,
Yo,
Mac
fuck
Brown.
I'm going to Baylor. Well, I remember when Baylor was interested in you, and being like a little brother to D, and I guess like a big brother to you. I remember when Ariel was telling me, Baylor was interested. I was hoping, bro.
Yeah.
Because even with him and UTEP, it didn't go. Things didn't pan out, but the fact that y'all were even getting interest like that, now you see these kids going to TCU and big schools that are on a big stage. I'm proud of Lubbock, bro. As much as sometimes I give it shit because Lubbock is what it is, to see the athletes wrestling. Have you seen
Oh
it?
man, we got the best wrestling. But you know what happened is that we were good, and even the ones that before us were good.
Yes.
But nobody had formal training as a child.
Yeah, everything was up
and,
north. Yeah.
and then like us, our people, our
Yeah.
generation,
Yeah.
who we were wrestling with,
Yeah.
we started teaching.
Well, even
their
in
kids.
our football area, we had the Estacado. Do you remember Estacado? Our sophomore year, they were badass.
Oh, dude.
So their football team was.
I don't know how Estacado didn't win the state title like our sophomore year.
Yeah.
They had like Jerome Flowers. They had Jerome Flowers, bro. He was super heavy in powerlifting because there was no cap.
yeah.
So
Remember that?
so I think what was super heavy in powerlifting? 225?
No.
Because I think it was
I think
heavy
it-
went to
it stopped-
225.
I
So
think it
then
stopped somewhere like at 265.
245 to 265, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
and so then 265
so
and above.
okay, no way, bro. Because I wasn't
That's what I'm
265.
saying. I think it was like 245 and
Or
above.
I wasn't super heavy,
Yeah.
and I want to say I weighed 225, bro. Because I want to say that it capped at 225. Anything past that was super heavy.
Yeah, that's
Super
what it.
heavy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So I'm telling you this because Jerome Flowers was probably like 400 pounds, dude. And I'm competing against this fucker in the regionals in powerlifting, and his opening lift for a squat, 800 pounds.
God.
was like your entire lift.
Me, that's my total.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
His and I was like, well, I'm not placing today. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
dude?
They had men on that team, bro.
Yeah, they did. Fucking grown ass
What was
men.
the quarterback, Boyd or something like
Yeah, it was Boyd, but I can't remember.
It wasn't
his first
Taj or
name.
something. But man, yeah, I
And
remember.
then
dude.
their tailback too.
Yeah. Oh, they were
Was it Smitherman? No, that was Coronado.
Smitherman. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, they were cold.
the
bro.
shit, yeah.
They were fucking cold. I mean, if they had decent coaching, they probably would have won state.
Yeah.
Estacado was tough, man, and that's what I love about Lubbock is even our baseball for a while was good, but I think a lot of it has to do when Tech's going. People look at our high schools a little bit more because you had Coronado about 5-6 years ago was badass.
Oh, yeah.
Cooper and Friendship. Well, Cooper's kind of taking over right now, so it's good to see it, man.
That that quarterback for Coronado, he
Yeah.
just transferred to Baylor.
Oh,
Because Mike Leach.
Sawyer,
Mike Leach
Robertson.
died.
Yeah, because Mike Leach passed, so he went. He left Mississippi State and went to Baylor.
He probably wanted to come here, but then there's no space for him.
He would have been clean if he went here.
Yeah.
I like
That quarterback was badass.
Sawyer
man.
Robertson. Yeah, that's a badass kid, man.
Yeah, there's just not any space currently.
Yeah,
for
they
him.
wanted me to walk on and play quarterback, and I said, nah. I'm 43, and they got
43.
Uncle Rico.
Out of one state.
I would have won state.
House in middle school, were you a two-sport kid or you just played football?
I did football. I was going to wrestle, but I failed. I couldn't pass my classes then. And then I just stuck with football and track.
Oh, you did track? So you did shot put?
Yeah.
You went to
But not in
Hutch.
high school, though, right?
No, just football in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, you went to Hutch, right?
Uh-huh.
That's cool, brother. Man, that's crazy. Time fucking flies by.
Coach
dude.
Reynolds made me
Yeah.
do shot put, and I was like, nah, man, I don't want to power lift. He's like, we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. I was like, fuck you, coach. And then he's like, hey, we have a track meet Saturday, so I need you to do shot. I'm like, dude, you're fucking killing me, coach. Like, I don't even want to do none of this shit. And he's like, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
He saw it in you, though, man. That's one thing I regret all these years, man. Him and Ader, you know, they were.
Oh, yeah.
You were their boy. You know, I still remember our sophomore year. I don't know if you remember the banquet when we were giving them shit. They were dressed like Dumb and Dumber, basically. You're all, yeah, man. Hey, coach, that's a nice suit. Ader was drunk as shit. He's all, I know, I look pretty nice. And, oh, dude, Reynolds, they were drunk as shit, bro.
You remember when me and you walked up on Coach Ader? He was smoking.
Oh yeah.
And he was all, y'all boys go over there. Y'all boys go over there.
Remember Coach Stone the Bone, the same shit, his cherry cigar. I remember in wrestling, he had to coach me because he didn't know what he's doing. He's like, flip him, turn him, pin him. Good job. Good job.
We had to, was it El Paso? We had to stop, like, I swear, every, like, 50 miles, bro.
Yeah.
We had to pull over so Loudermilk can smoke a cigarette.
Him and Coach Stone.
And I was like, what the fuck are we doing? And then I come to find out they had to pull over so Coach Loudermilk could smoke a
He
cigarette.
needed his nicotine.
I think I remember one time we might have been going to Fort Stockton. This is my junior year, and every single one of us had a pinch of Copenhagen in our mouth, right? And then Coach Ader gets up and he's walking to the back to go use the restroom, and he stops and he looks at everybody and he's like, and he goes into the restroom, right? He's in there, pees or whatever, and comes back out. He goes, all right, who the hell got it?
Yep.
And we're like, got what, coach? He goes, I ain't fucking stupid.
I need a pinch.
And then,
That's exactly
and then we all looking at each other, and Matt Porce goes, I do, coach, because he knew that he wasn't going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And then Coach Ader got the snuff, right, pulled out the biggest motherfucking pinch, put it in his mouth, and he threw it back at Porce. He goes, put that goddamn shit up before y'all get in fucking trouble. He went back to his seat.
Coach Ader is a legend, bro.
Forget about him. I loved him.
I seen him about a month or two ago, or probably about 2-3 months
He's
ago.
still alive.
Bro,
God damn.
Buns Over Texas, I took my girls, we're eating, and I literally had to get up because he's probably sitting by where the camera's at. And I was like, is that Coach Ader? I was like, fuck it. I got up. I was like, excuse me, Coach. My name's Thomas Rios. And he could seem kind of red. I was like, he goes, Michael's your brother. That's the thing. He knew my brother, and he knew Rios. So that's how, yeah. I was like, man, I don't know if you remember. And he remembered. That's crazy, dude. Coach Ader. I see him
So
about 2-3
we're on a good path, right?
Yeah.
Smoking and drinking.
Oh, yeah.
It
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
you alive
Keeps
for
you alive.
fucking ever.
Bro, they were-
them fuckers were old when we were in high
Yes, sir.
school. And that was 25 years ago.
They needed to retire like 5 years before we got there.
When somebody recently y'all talked about Coach Loudermilk was still alive, I was like, oh my God, I thought he passed. You know?
Me too.
Yeah, shit.
No, it's my friend Kylie. It's her
Yeah,
grandpa.
you
man.
when you were talking about, I was like, damn,
He's
yeah,
still,
Coach.
He's still doing good.
It's
I
in
some-
Brownwood.
Uh-huh.
I have some fond memories of Coach, man. He did a lot for me and JP personally.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I would have gave up on a kid like me. I quit and I made every fucking excuse, but he had
I
a lot
was a
of.
shit ass
Well,
on the team, man.
I thank God that you were, at least pulled me along for the ride. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I thank God that I had the talent that
Yeah,
they wanted
yeah.
because, like outside of football, I was a shithead, dude. Like they pulled me out of so much
they
shit,
did.
man.
Coaches were, you could write a book about it. We were the Bad News Bears, but we had a lot of potential. Lubbock High wasn't as bad as it has gotten now. But
Let me ask you this because it's always been on my mind. We were one game away from the playoff, right?
Sure.
But like in my mind and in my head, like I think that they purposely want Lubbock High to do shitty because we had decent coaching
yeah,
that propelled us.
yeah,
And your junior year, y'all were badass.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden they dismantle the coaching and send them elsewhere. And
Yeah.
like, because they were fucking gaining steam and
Yeah.
doing well. And in my mind, I don't think they want that.
No, they don't.
No. I thought about what Lubbock High
a
should
good
do.
point.
They should make, you know how the Cubs, they sucked for 100 years,
Yeah.
and they were the lovable losers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Lubbock High, like, if you want fans, just to show up to the game, not to be
Embrace
like,
it.
oh, we're gonna fucking win today.
Embrace
No,
it.
we got to embrace the lovable loser. And then when they finally get the shit together and they gentrify the neighborhoods, that motherfucker is gonna be cold-blooded. And it's already like, you know, they're cold-blooded in swimming, they're cold-blooded in golf, they're cold-blooded
Bowling,
in
state champs, wrestling,
and also in tennis.
Yeah.
You know, kids are getting scholarships to go to tennis.
Fucking Shashir, a scholarship in training.
Shit. Hey, dude.
Had I known that shit,
That right there needs to
They
be.
ran into him the other day.
for real? Yeah.
Shashir needs to be a documentary.
bro. Without
Yeah,
a
he
doubt.
does.
Chi-Chi,
Yeah.
bro. I've always
Let's
loved
do
that
it.
kid, bro. Yeah, right.
We'll
for real.
sell it to Netflix.
Bro, get him on here, bro. No, I loved it as a kid, bro. Like I respected him, but seeing my daughters kind of look up to him. Now that's what Genesis wants to do, is be a team trainer. I've showed her that. I was like, dude, this kid.
But if you'd have known that now,
now-
back
yeah.
then, I'd have been a fucking trainer.
seriously, brother,
Dude,
how
it's
many
not
of
even
us?
trainer. It's the manager. That shit is even next level.
That's what sports
But
management. and
the
stuff-
training got him into management.
Yeah. No, he never did training. He was keeping track of our equipment.
So
No.
is it sports management.
Yes.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So he was a trainer
Because
in high school and stuff.
but yeah, that's what I'm
so to
saying.
speak, a
That's what I'm
trainer, but yeah,
saying.
he was the management.
yeah.
Because didn't he? I don't mean to interrupt you, my brother. Didn't he work for like a summer for the Jets and shit like that?
The Jets offered him a full-time job when he graduated from Texas Tech.
Yeah.
And Texas Tech opened up the job that he has now
For him?
out of scratch because they did not want to lose Shashir, and Shashir picked that over going to the Jets or any other NFL
Or the
team.
Bears, I remember that.
And he's like, I'd rather stay in Lubbock and be at Texas Tech baseball than go to the NFL and make more money because I'm not going to be happy over there.
That's what I'm saying. I've always liked the kid because I would, we don't not give him shit, but I would always call him Chi-Chi. He was, but he was all. We were so cool to see the success he had. I'm like, dude, that's badass.
Shashir
Yeah,
needs a
shout out to
documentary.
Shashir, man.
Yeah.
He, I keep saying trainer because he was a trainer in high school.
But he really wasn't.
But his job was
he
the
never,
manager.
Shashir,
He was an equipment manager,
Shashir gave you zero water his entire
I know.
the,
Yeah, I know.
the entire time.
but
Yeah.
but he went to Tech football, right? And then they moved him to Tech baseball,
Yes. So
and
when-
then he stayed there forever.
So everybody shows up and they're football. And then once football season's over, they get shot off to the different sports. So he loves football. Shashir knew zero about baseball. But then they sent him to baseball. And he was like, no, he's figuring it out, doing his job. And then baseball season's over. He's like, man, I cannot wait to go back to football. And coach told him, he goes, yeah, you're not doing football. And then he was like, no, he goes, that's what I do. I do football. He goes, no, you're not doing
We're
football.
keeping you, yeah.
And then he got so sad and upset that he couldn't go back to football. But then now
Yeah.
it's, the rest of his
Shout out.
history.
You remember he used to text everybody and be like, meet at the baseball park on Sunday. We're going to have flag football.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're playing fucking flag football at fucking baseball stadium.
We
He's
had
a
a
good
team
kid,
meeting at CC's Pizza one day, and he would bring the pizza to us. Like, he'd go to the buffet and bring it to all
Yeah.
the players instead of us getting it to get like that.
Sure
They
was a
did
shit,
do that.
man. He's a good kid, dude.
But,
He was a good guy, man.
He really
I needed
is.
Shashir. I'd break my helmet a lot, like 5, 6, 7 times per week. For sure, every single football game, I'm going to break the clips on my
I
helmet.
remember, yeah.
And
I
I'm
remember
like,
that.
Shashir! Here he comes sprinting and fixing my helmet. as
He all
fast
has
as
a
possible.
he has an extra
Dude,
headpiece
he
right here
was
for you.
ready for
He
me to
loved
break
that
my
shit,
helmet.
man. He loved it.
Dude, all bullshit aside, y'all need to make a film on that, bro. Documentary, man. He's a
But
good
he
kid.
got a full ride, right, at Tech
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah.
So full ride for that, and then landed a job
Got
and
some
had the
family.
option to go to the NFL or Tech. Like, dude, that kid fucking figured it out, man.
He did.
Beautiful family and
Yeah,
shit.
he
Shout
would
out.
have made shit tons more money with the Jets.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
but-
have to live in New York.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you're paying a
that's true,
state
yeah.
tax in New York.
Yeah,
true,
and,
yeah.
and he went to the Jets several times for their OTAs
Yeah, I
and stuff.
remember.
Oh, really?
And he goes, I hate going there.
Yeah.
He like despised it. He goes, I don't want to go back.
Wasn't it like the Jets and the Bears one summer? He got because I remember I just thought that was badass, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, that's
No, it is.
So next time you talk to him, tell him Rio said he's proud of him. Man. That's badass.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
Yeah, that's
man.
cool shit.
We'll offer him a blowjob from me. Yeah. On that note, y'all want to take a break?
We'll take
let's
it.
take a break.
Well, off.
And we're back. We fucking just had an hour-long break.
I needed therapy. I got some therapy here at the JP Lopez show.
Yeah. Thomas and Daniel needed some therapy.
No shit. Until you actually come in and experience the podcast, you understand it takes about 4 hours for a 1 hour podcast. It's the pregame and then the break that fucks us all up.
But as adults, bro, I think every guest will tell you thank you. Because, man, it is a break from the bullshit you got to deal with reality.
Yeah, man. Today is my first day off from a 12-hour shift in like 10 days straight. So yeah, man, I'm ready to fucking hang out with my friends and drink some beers. And
for real, brother. Thank you for having us here, man.
And I took yesterday off from work.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
On the holiday?
Well,
it was not a holiday for the work, but it was a holiday.
I took it because
I'm not black. It was a holiday.
Juneteenth, ninja.
I thought you were being racist.
It was a holiday, and I consider it a holiday too. But the day before was Father's Day, and I'm not a father, but I knew I'd be.
You'd be celebrating Father's Day.
Somebody's going to invite me to something, and I'm not going to feel like to go to work at 5:30 in the morning.
I saw a TikTok where it was like it was a chick, and she was like, my husband just be raw dogging events. Like, he'd just be like, yeah, we'll be there. And he doesn't even have to think about it or have anxiety about it. And that's how we all are. Like, fuck yeah, we'll be there. And then my wife is like, see, I get that video. I understand that video. I'm like that person that, who's going to be there? What am I going to wear? I don't think I want to go. I'm like, fuck that. Like,
well, I'm going to wear what the weather tells me to wear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to go, and then if whoever shows up, shows up.
And if I fucking showed up in a damn jockstrap, my friends would still fucking invite me in.
Damn, that looks good on you, JP. Is that the Calvin Klein?
Damn, you put a sock in there?
Your bulge is so huge.
He put a whole goddamn sausage in.
That brings me to come to say happy late Father's Day to all you fuckers that are my boys and in my circle that are fathers. Happy
Likewise,
Father's Day to all you fuckers.
Likewise, brother.
I worked overnight all week, man, so my days were nights and nights were days, and so I text you at like 7 p.m. like, hey, happy Father's Day.
Hey, what's the day? Yeah, for real, brother. That's badass. Yeah, happy Father's Day to you too, bro. Step in.
Yeah,
man,
thanks,
like
man. My son got me some Dr. Peppers and some popcorn.
Hell yeah.
That was good. I think you spent way more on him just yesterday.
I was like, cool, thanks, man.
My youngest daughter bought me some string.
Thank you for thinking of me.
Yeah, thank you, son.
He's like, hey, man, you're like a father to me.
He's like, thanks for paying my bills and shit, Dad.
I feel like you taught me everything I know.
He's all, this air conditioning, thank you. My youngest daughter bought me string for my weed eater and some edges blades, bro.
Oh, sweet.
Out of her own money.
Hell
I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, she's investing to the company, bro.
Hey, I need that receipt, man.
Hey, we need to write this shit out.
Yeah, give me that receipt.
She's the one that would be my accountant. She saves all my receipts. I said, I need to take this shit legit, man.
What was your Father's Day like?
I plucked some weeds and did laundry. That's it.
It didn't hurt a little bit. No.
Did you get some insight?
I didn't think about it too much. I was trying not to think about it.
It did at first.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
I think I'm going on 9 years now, and in the beginning it fucked with me.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm getting better at it.
Man, and I don't want to sound like a hippie and shit, but it takes more to being a father than busting a nut in a woman and having a kid.
No, but I'm talking about my dad not being here.
Oh, okay, very true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know if you were.
We could use the bust a nut story.
So it does take more than that, ladies. 3 pumps. No, but what I was going to get at is I know I have some relatives that haven't been able to be a father yet, and I was like, man, you taking care of my kid, like my partner Robert, man. Shout out to Robert Greer, real good dude. Doesn't have any children yet, but he's made an impact on my kids, man. So shout out to the father figures that aren't fathers yet.
Oh yeah.
But they do
Yeah.
make an impact because there's many deadbeat fathers out there. So if you're an uncle,
Well,
if
I
you're-
was about to say even the Theos. The
that's what I'm
uncles.
saying.
Yeah.
Those are father figures. My dad, man, you know, we talk about my dad a lot on the show. I love my dad. That's my king. My uncle, if it wasn't for my uncles, man, my dad wasn't a father. It was my uncles that stepped up. And
Yeah.
they reminded me, hey,
Yeah.
your dad's going through some shit, but that's still your dad. So as we got older, so I shout out to the uncles, bro. And I hope you realize those boys need you more than you
Oh,
know.
yeah. Oh,
But yeah, shout out
You-
to
dude,
fathers, man. You know,
Some of my greatest memories with your dad was with your uncle, his brother.
oh yeah.
Those were fun times, bro.
Man, and those were happy times, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when it's all said and done, you realize that, man, our parents probably went through some shit that they never shared with us. So to relive those good moments, man, I can't wait to see them again, whether
Yeah.
our spirits collide. Because, yeah, man, that's when my dad was the happiest, brother. You know, and as he got older, he relayed some shit to me that I'll share to you between me and you that shock me to my core. I was like, no, you're Superman. That can't happen to Superman. But as he's been gone for like 13 years now, I'm like, man, that even makes him more of a Superman.
I think we've talked about it.
Yeah,
When my
the
sister was here.
Yeah. So the shit he
Yeah,
went through, and I'm
yeah.
like, that only makes me respect maybe the animosity I had towards him for not being there. It made me respect him because, man, he went through some shit to still put a smile on his face.
But you gotta think all of our dads, when men were fucking men, the shit they went through
Yep.
as
Oh, yeah.
kids, as young adults, and then as men.
Mhm.
Like fuck,
Everything.
man.
Yeah, and I was thinking the other day, I was like, sometimes I think I was like, man, had to persevere. My life was so hard, but our dads' lives were probably maybe harder than
Fucking
ours.
20
Can you
times
imagine
harder.
that? Yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Really?
And,
They worked
and-
their asses off, man.
No shit, dude.
Seriously.
No shit.
Yep.
And that adversities weren't anything compared to what they went through. I know us, maybe we didn't have the right hair gel or some shit junior high. Maybe that's why your dad looked at us like, oh, these motherfucking kids. But, yeah, they went through some shit, bro. And,
It's like when we have days off, we enjoy our days off. I know I do. I know I do.
Yeah.
Because I earned them.
You're damn right.
I can't remember a day that my dad had a day off that he enjoyed his day off, dude. It was like he was doing more work at home than his regular job. Like his regular job was probably a vacation.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking do that. Fuck that. Like, hell no.
Maybe
But-
that's what kept him grounded, like with the responsibility of.
But what I'm getting at is I bet all of our dads were like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just crazy. Like I said, the last time I was on here, that they were all in their 60s. All four of our dads were in their 60s when they passed.
Yeah.
It's just freaking crazy.
Just work to the bone, man.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah,
man.
to the very end.
I jokingly say dialysis kept my dad along for a couple more years because that's the longest any male lived in my family, 60, bro.
Fuck, for real.
So me and my
Yeah,
brothers, our joke is I got about 17 more years if I'm lucky. Enjoy me while you got me, guys.
My dad made 64. His
Man, though.
his dad passed away when he was like 16,
Yeah.
but he was way younger than
Ronald
64.
was awesome, dude. Your dad was. I hope.
So when my dad turned the same age as his dad did when he died, it was hard on him.
grandpa died at 16?
No, he
When
was.
your
16
dad
when
was
my
16.
dad
Oh,
was
okay,
16,
okay,
like
okay.
My grandpa on my dad's
I was
side.
like, damn, when did he have your dad at 12?
Girl, this was the
When my-
40s, yeah.
when my dad turned the same age as his dad did when he died, it was hard on him. Like he's
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
he's like, I'm the same age as my dad died.
Yeah.
I'm still living.
Yeah, my dad went through that too. My grandpa died on a tractor when he was 51,
Yeah.
heart attack. And I remember that day. And so my dad was kind of worried, but by that time, he got his leg amputated maybe a year or two after that. So dialysis literally kept him alive for about 7 years. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man, and it's tough, So my reminder to my kids and even to partners and my brothers is just, man, enjoy life because it's short. Because I can remember your dad being at the games or proud as can be, your pops. One of my fondest memories is when I got to paint with him. I tell that story all the time because, he gave me shit, but like a son. And those memories is all you have. So I try to create memories. And you told me when I told you, I'm going to another Rangers game, you're like, create those memories, bro.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Hell yeah.
And I don't know if I
Take lots. This is to you, to everybody listening. Fucking take
pictures.
a fuck ton of pictures, bro.
Yep.
And print them.
Yeah.
Because, dude, man, you have no idea what they're going to be worth when you're gone.
For real, bro.
Like, oh, like your daughters would be like, fuck, remember Dad? Look at this. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm grateful, brother. You know, seeing you.
That's why I take my camera everywhere.
I love it, bro.
I take my camera everywhere.
Can't miss moments.
No, man.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you think I'm annoying at our tailgate for telling you, hey, get together and take a picture.
You're all pull your balls out. I want to see them.
Oh, hey, you're gonna tailgate with us this
Hey, that's for later.
I'm gonna pull them out.
Y'all ready, guys?
He's gonna fluff him.
You're all tailgate people. I brought a fluffer.
He's all any minute now. He's gonna ask me.
Any minute. No, but you taking pictures, man. You know, I used to take pictures a lot when I first got into church, because that exact thing. I was like, man, I don't know when I'm gonna die. So yeah, and I love how Facebook memories pop up, because those subtle reminders, man. Like, you know, I posted the other day. I'm not the most religious person anymore. I do believe in my God and Creator, but my daughter, when we went through this stuff 8 years ago, a memory popped up, and man, the way they looked at me as their dad, you know, God, man, it shook me to my core, dude, because
It'll ground you.
It reminded me that, you know, I can be as badass as I want to be, but them little girls, you know,
They're still your everything,
man, bro. So yeah, I thank God for y'all's prayers, your prayers, you know, to see the path you're on. I respect you, brother. So
yeah, and the path that I'm on includes all y'all, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to you, House. Like, shout out to you, bro. Like, you're an old friend. We just reunited.
Yeah.
And this fucker's already calling me and trying to link up with me to drink beer. Like,
Hell
what
yeah.
more could you ask for,
Yeah, I
man?
texted him Friday night. I was at Midnight Cravings at Cardinals. I was like, dude, where you at? I got a cooler beer out here, man.
Oh, you were out there? No
Yeah.
shit. My daughters went out there.
Like, what
Oh,
more
really?
I was
can you
too
ask
tired.
for, man?
Yeah,
Someone that wants to fucking be
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I want
I mean, it sucks that I was at work.
Get together and drink beer again, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can talk about it all you want. And this motherfucker was like, he was about it. Like, hey man, he's like, I'm at Midnight Cravings with a cooler full of beer. Where you at? I was like, man, I'm at work, bro.
You're all, should I quit tonight? God? No, but
Hey,
those-
it was all leaving up. There's some shit pops up.
I'm texting my boss right now that I'm sick.
I got diarrhea. Order me some chili cheese
I went
fries.
to McDonald's.
But no, it's good to have people like that. And sometimes you go through ups and downs. When we're talking about, like, you know, man, what we said off camera about you try to warn me. Man, if I could apologize to you every day, and that's not what you want, but sometimes you don't listen. You got to go through the shit to realize,
Oh yeah.
you know, where you need to
But
be.
that's not what it's about. You know it. I know
Yeah,
it. When
yeah.
we fucking we'll grow and move on. Yeah.
I'm grateful, but I'm grateful for people like that
Yeah.
always have my back. Like, I'm pretty sure God looks at me the same way with his hand on his head, like, God Almighty. but-
I love all of y'all, man.
Yeah.
Because I can only hope for every person to have a group of friends like me.
Yeah.
Because we all cheer for each other. None of us are like, fuck him, or like, I don't give a damn if you've got $1 million and I got nothing. I'm still gonna be your cheerleader.
You're gonna be like, my partner has
Yeah,
$1 million.
like my boy's got $1 million.
Yes,
Like,
and that's what you've brought back to my life, bro. I've always cheered y'all on from a distance, but when I came that first episode, it wasn't even like, haha, look what you missed. It's like, hey, bro, we're here. And I love that, because you know, I could mow yards and you'd be proud of me.
Yeah.
You've always rooted on Sugar Bear, and I've seen Sugar Bear root you on, seen you root him on. That's what we're supposed
Yeah.
to do, man. And I hope
Oh, yeah,
that
man.
some of your viewers out there have people like that in their life, because it saved me, bro. It helped me more than I can explain.
well, I'm truly grateful
Yeah.
for that, bro, because you're a good person, man.
Likewise,
And you deserve all the new fortune that you're coming into.
I claim it.
And
I claim
you know,
it.
for the podcast that helps your business out, I'm fucking happy, dude, because you deserve it, man. Like, not just my aunt complimenting you, my mom complimenting, like a lot of people that you've done service for, like, compliment your work ethic. Like, this motherfucker goes
brother.
above and beyond.
You've opened that door for me. I've met
Yeah.
an amazing lady that is
like you exceed the expectation.
Well, and those that I've let down by being behind schedule, I got you one day, I promise you. But no, for real, shout out to you and your listeners. Daniel, I echo his thoughts, brother. You are, you know, you're invited to the carne guisada all the time. But you, when I think of loyalty, you're like you're as loyal as they come, bro. And
Well, when I heard that, when he was on the podcast and I heard you were started a lawn service, I was proud of you for that, man. Because I remember you always working like fast food jobs and shit.
quitting.
And then when I heard you were doing like personal training and all the shit you've done, and I was like, dude, I'm fucking proud of those dudes.
Yeah.
And then everything that you do too, man, I'm proud of all three of y'all, man.
Man, he's like a Jamaican, got like 4 jobs.
No shit.
Keeps them busy.
That's what my girl Natalie tells me. She works 2 jobs. She's got a food truck.
Yeah.
And like I'll be bitching that I'm tired, and she's like, "Well, you only got 1 job, and I got
Man.
2."
Hey, you need a good woman to remind you. Yeah, you're like, fuck, you're right. But yeah, that's
I'm
awesome.
still
man.
fucking tired.
That's
No shit. I'm the one getting up at damn 6 o'clock every morning going to work, and you don't get up till fucking 10 o'clock.
you get to sleep in. God damn it, no.
I do got to say, House, that a bunch of people had a similar story for
That's
you
cool
being
shit.
sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. And your episode touched a lot of people, bro.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And you know what? What means a lot to me on that episode is that it was getting deep and like I was getting emotional a little bit, and you kept cracking the jokes, dude. And
Yes,
And I
you
was
got to.
And I was like, thank you, because I was worried about that. I was like, I didn't want to get too sappy on this shit. But then the jokes you would crack, and I was like, fuck yeah, JP saving me here, man.
I'm a big pussy, bro. I cry a lot, and I can't, like, even when we talk about emotional stuff, it's hard because, man, JP can, even when he's going to be a little emotional, he cracks, so he keeps you grounded. So yeah,
Well, that
it's
that sickness, it got me in a bad depression too.
oh
Like I hadn't been that depressed like that since I was in high school when I broke my leg.
Yeah.
I got in a bad depression when I broke my leg, and that's why I didn't play my junior year.
yeah, I remember.
And
bro.
then luckily I came back, and but this illness fucked me up bad, dude. And then
How's your depression now, if you don't mind me asking?
oh, it's good
You doing
now.
good, bro?
Yeah, like
Good. Proud of you.
yeah, Natalie, my
Proud of
girl,
you.
she's a big part of it, man. She got me out of it, and a lot of
Good.
the
man.
shit that Dave had to go through before I got sick was weighed on me too, man. It was all of it.
My only depression is when Lone Star beer 30 packs are gone.
Fuck! I can't ever fucking find a 30-pack, man.
Gotta give me some Keystone.
Tall boy 6-packs.
You gotta
I
go
couldn't
to
even find any.
you got to go to Food King.
Food King.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Food
I didn't
King's got some badass deals on beer.
That's Redneck Haven
Yeah.
right there, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Thanks for that, man. I'm a Lone Star drinker. I need the 30-packs. I only get like 2 6-packs at a time.
Hey, he might get a sponsorship out of it. Have your
Yeah,
beautiful
man.
face on there.
That'd be awesome, man.
Hey, you look like you drink Lone Star.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Hey, House.
He said damn right.
House, you want to make out?
Let's go.
He's like, I did drink a Bud Light.
Hey, speaking of Lone Star, what is the craziest thing you've ever seen?
Man,
Good question.
With your own eyes.
well, you remember Dusty Young?
Yeah.
We were at Jeremy Blair's bachelor party.
All right.
This sumbitch picked up a frog. This
A
fucking
bullfrog?
It was a toad.
toad. Yeah.
All right.
The biggest of damn.
Trying to get it on with old bullfrog.
Hit that motherfucker straight in half and started chewing on it.
What?
What the goddamn?
And I have video proof of
He got
this
warts in his mouth.
Shit.
Frog was all pissing in his
People were
mouth there.
throwing him money. They're like, if he gets up to $100, I'll bite him in half. And
I know
she got
exact-
to $100 quick.
I know how
And
that
he
goes.
bit it like a fucking cheeseburger,
Oh shit!
right in half.
No,
Like a
but he
cheeseburger.
bit it, right? But did he chew it?
Yeah, he bit it right in half and chewed it for a minute.
What
and then
the fuck?
They
And
spit it out.
he
He was
spit-
fucked for the rest of the weekend because he had a weird taste in his mouth.
He's all hallucinating. And shit.
All that mucus came out of it. I bet
There
some
goes your
extra
weekend.
shit
No more
came-
beer drinking for you. Your beer's gonna taste like shit, and your whiskey.
Hey, but he did it. And you
Damn sure
recorded
did
that?
It's on video somewhere on my phone, man. I gotta go through some text messages. I'll have to send it to y'all.
All right.
My brother Mike used to hit rabbits and bring them home, and they would eat the heart. Yeah, that's gross. I just thought I should.
Like,
That's not
like,
the actual.
cut it out and then
Yeah, bro.
eat it.
He had a fraternity brother from Mexico, somewhere deep down in Mexico, and they were drunk. They had a pig roasting for like a fraternity thing.
Yeah.
And that motherfucking pig, when it roasted, it just dump into the mud. And man, he had this fraternity, his pledges, doing all that shit while me and him go to Burger King eating Whoppers. Horrible. But yeah, bro, they hit a rabbit. They brought it home. They all fucking cut the heart out, put it in the microwave, raw bacon and cauliflower. Put that motherfucker on like 5
What
minutes
does
and
the
ate it.
microwave do? You might as well just eat it raw.
Mike, my brother's an idiot, bro. I love him. He's educated, but, bro. Yeah, to this, and
You
he'll
don't know how
tell
to cook.
bro. He was like, it was good, but that's not the. Yeah, that was.
Dude, I got another one because I work in behavioral health. It's a lot of mental health.
Yeah, yeah.
People
Oh, I didn't know
paranoid
that. I didn't know that.
schizophrenics and manic depressants and stuff. So, you ever seen that show Hoarders?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This shit, I went to a house in Lake Ridge. You would never think it was.
In Lake Ridge?
In Lake Ridge.
Oh, shit.
I could take you to the house today and show you where it's at. But it was the worst thing I walked into in my life.
Oh.
The lady, she was fucked up. I don't know what was all wrong with her, but she just stopped. She couldn't get to the bathroom anymore. She started using the bathroom in the chair. Like she had like a recliner and she used it as a toilet. Her dog died behind some boxes, and it took her 2 weeks to move the boxes so she could call somebody to come pick the dog up.
Damn.
It had just laid there dying.
For 2 weeks just laying there?
Yeah, the dog.
God,
It was bad.
Damn.
And I remember one day I was beating on her door. She would never come answer the door. I'm like, God dang it, I don't want to go around to the back because I don't know what I'm going to see.
This sucks, bro.
So I go to open the gate because she always said if she can't enter the door, she's in the back of the house and you have to come to the back. So I go to the back and the lady's standing out in the backyard, butt ass naked, with nothing but a ski cap on. Freaking saggiest tits I've ever seen in my life. Man. Her damn knees were so beat to shit from her nipples. It was bad.
You're right, I got
Yeah,
20
but-
minutes for lunch.
Yeah, but were they bad?
Were they bad?
No, it was.
But were they there?
It looked like two damn deflated watermelons hanging to her freaking knees, beating the shit out of her knees when she walked.
But how bad were
Were
they?
they bad?
It's the worst naked body I've ever seen in my life. It was disgusting.
You're on. I've seen Rio's naked.
Yeah, he hung like an elevator button.
That's right. A baby elevator.
He said he's hung like an elevator button.
But it was bad, man. I turned around and I said, I can't do this shit. I ain't gonna do this shit anymore. But
Yeah.
That's
I
traumatizing.
stayed
though.
there. I've worked for that freaking. I worked there for 8 years, and then COVID shut us down, and I went back here recently. So I've been
Really?
there about 11 years. Yeah,
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know you did that type of work.
yeah.
Fucking A, bro.
I can tell you a lot more. We'll get into it another time. But
I'd much rather mow yards and
I want to
shit.
know that.
Shit, I'd much
I want to
rather.
know shit like that.
Damn, yeah, that's psychology.
if
shit.
you ever get Dave on here, he'll tell you some shit he's ran on at the fire department.
Oh, that's what I want to hear.
and it
That's
is.
what we do need some
it
Dave
is
on here.
fucking crazy.
That would be a good episode, man.
Yes.
I'm probably elementary, maybe in between like the second grade and like fourth grade. So second, third, or fourth grade. And of course, in the hood, Mexican parents, you're gonna basically watch out for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, until mom and dad get home, don't
No
open the
babysitting,
fucking
yeah,
door for
yeah.
nobody.
Yep.
Get your ass home. I hear black cats in the front yard.
Like popping.
And I'm like, man, it's not 4th of July. We're way past 4th of July. Who's popping fireworks?
Clarify, this is the Arnett Benson, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I go out there and I look in the front bay window and I see the guy across the street chasing somebody, shooting at him.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah. And dude, I'm like 2nd to 4th grade, bro.
Damn, bro.
And I'm just like fucking deer in the headlight, like what the fuck? And like that dude is obviously running for his life and like he's hauling ass, and the dude behind him, which is my across the street neighbor, is just like pat 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 pat. I was just like, holy fuck.
How do you process it?
Dude,
second
sometimes
grade?
like it still fucks me
Yeah,
up thinking
yeah,
about
imagine.
that, and I'm like, fuck, man. Yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I imagine, because like I told you that story with my next door neighbor, when those dudes beat the shit out of that dude and killed him. I didn't know how to process. When we joke around like, you want a bag of chips, I still think of that. When I'll see fucking Doritos, I'm like, damn, I could have got killed that night. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that, bro. That
And I don't even know if he got hit. I mean, maybe he did. Because I couldn't imagine, looking back now, you couldn't imagine that dude was that shitty of a shot.
Yeah.
But the guy running probably was just all on pure adrenaline.
Running for his
Yeah.
life, literally. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's scary, man. The hood, yeah, the Arnett, bro. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we hear gunshots once a week.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember there was they did the lockdown at Texas Tech last month because there was a shooting on the north side of campus, and when I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm still gonna drive home like nothing ever happened.
I'm still going to go through campus.
Yeah, that shit happens right across 4th Street in Marcia Sharp, for real, man.
So I've seen a lot of crazy shit, but the only thing that pops into my head right now is I'm on the March of Sharp, and so I'm in between University and Quaker, and I was just traveling as normal. Then all of a sudden, like, you know, the March of Sharp does this. So when it goes underneath overpasses, it's going to dip down.
Yeah.
So you can't not see anything that's on the other side of that dip until you show up. Well, fucking traffic was at a complete standstill.
Oh, shit.
And there's this cement truck going 70, 65. And then all of a sudden, freaking just slams on its brakes. And I was like, oh, shit. Because I'm behind the cement truck. Not like right behind, but like
Yeah, you're
far enough to know what the hell I'm seeing in front of me. And instead of going straight into all the parked vehicles, freaking just turns that fucking whole entire truck. Boom, boom.
He rolls it.
He goes into the next lane.
Damn.
All the cars coming, because we're going west.
On the oncoming traffic.
Yeah, he's going to oncoming traffic, and all those cars had to stop due to freaking concrete all over the Marcia Sharp, like pow, big pow, 4 feet, 5 feet tall. And I witnessed the whole entire thing, and the only thing that I could think that dude made that sharp left turn
To save everybody.
He'd rather kill himself than kill everybody that was in front of him.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that dude would have put his life on the line. Did he die? Do you know?
I have no idea. It never popped up.
Damn.
Like, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, that's scary shit. That's very, very freaking scary.
If that cement truck just rear ends somebody going 60 miles an hour, that blows it to smithereens, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Especially
like I told you, like
momentum.
cars were not moving.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, we're going real slow.
Standstill, yeah.
It was not moving at all, dude. He would have plowed at least 10, 15 rolls worth of cars.
All that weight and momentum.
Well,
bro.
I hope whoever, like the police on the scene, fire on the scene, knows that dude's a hero.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Amen to that.
And that's what I was hoping.
That's a good
And
point, brother.
and I think
Good
the
point.
news mentioned it for a little bit, and they called him a careless driver.
No, hell
That's
no.
fucked up.
Yeah.
No, man. That's not.
And that's not what I told somebody. I said, that's not what I witnessed. I did not witness a careless driver. I witnessed a driver that sacrificed his own life so he wouldn't kill nobody.
Amen to that. That's crazy, bro.
Damn
Selfless
it,
driver,
man.
yeah.
God.
That's nuts, brother.
That is nuts. That's insane.
Damn.
Fuck.
So I seen a woman shoot out a cucumber out her vagina one time. That's the craziest shit my eyes saw. Next question.
Next question.
Her name is Bubbles.
Her name is
Bubbles.
VeggieTales. Oh, that is a true story. Bro.
That is a true story.
I did, bro. It was awesome.
Welcome to your first blowjob.
Man, shout out to Moose Magoo's, bro. Moose Magoo's brought me a lot of action. I was married then. I was a sinner.
You know what was badass was Scuttlebutts.
Yes, dude.
You know, I never went there.
For real?
Yeah.
You missed
It was
out,
gone.
bro.
It
David
was gone.
Trout, man, with the karaoke there.
No,
I know he
David
was
Trout.
there.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you hear the story that I told about David Trout?
I remember you
My
talking
buddy
about it, but I
threw
can't
his
remember.
microphone on the ground.
Oh, yeah, and he threw it, and he got pissed
And
off.
he was like, "Hey, I don't throw rocks at you and you suck dick."
JP's I'll say that.
David Trout was like a Lubbock celebrity, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was
He passed a couple years ago.
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
That's
he
crazy,
did.
Yeah.
It was a hot damn cold beer.
he? Yeah.
Wasn't he at Whistling Dixie for a while, way back in the day?
Well, that's where Scuttlebutts was at.
That's
Oh, no,
Scuttlebutts.
that's okay. I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then he went to
Whistling
Chelsea's, right?
Yeah, Chelsea's
In the
too.
mall.
Well, he
Yeah.
started at Chelsea's, and then he went to Scuttlebutts.
Oh, Scuttlebutts. Okay.
I remember.
Yeah.
And where did he ended up at Oyster Bar, one of them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. The one
Yeah.
on 34. Was it the one on 34th or by
No,
Chili's?
I think it's the one by the mall.
Yeah, by Chili's. Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right.
Mm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Man, I don't really get sandwiches at restaurants, really, unless it's like a chicken sandwich. But my friend Lauren one time made it's like French toast with bacon, sausage, eggs, and cheese in it, and then put it in a sandwich press.
Oh shit.
and then dip it in maple syrup. Dude, it was fucking awesome. And then Dave makes a badass Philly cheesesteak, man. It gets thin cut ribeye, and he'll saute the onions and the jalapenos and mushrooms, and with some provolone or some cheese whiz. And that's probably the two best sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
You know who makes a badass Philly cheesesteak? Is Christakis.
Dude,
Never tried it.
Yeah.
their pastrami sandwich is the shit over there.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't had their
It's
pastrami.
good as fuck.
Am I weird for saying Domino's has a good Phillies? Phillies.
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah.
It's good, dude.
Yeah, you're weird.
You're a
For
Fucking
$5.99. I saw $5.99.
Fucking weirdo.
Fucking
Bar
weirdo.
PM makes a damn good Texas cheesesteak.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What was a Bar PM sandwich that had the bun as the buns were grilled cheese?
That's there too. That's Bar PM.
I know, but what was that sandwich?
Burger to beat all burgers.
Yeah, the buns were fucking grilled cheese
Oh,
sandwiches,
shit.
dude.
On Texas toast. And then they made it into a regular hamburger. It's fucking
I
delicious.
see that on
actually.
TikTok. Like Five Guys does one
Oh, really?
with the grilled cheese buns. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your Domino's? That's your favorite?
No. I was just saying they have a
Yeah,
good
good
Philly
Philly.
steak. Man, I'm a simple. You throw a badass BLT, like a nice
Yeah.
bacon with some ham. But I'm an old school BLT, bro, from a bingo hall.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
smell like cigarettes.
Man, y'all are missing. The best sandwich is a chopped beef brisket sandwich.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing better.
Yeah,
That is some good
That's
shit,
almost
man.
a go-to though. Yeah, that's like
That's a Texas staple.
that's a staple right there.
that, that right
I wasn't
there,
even
that's-
thinking barbecue sandwich.
Now, what would be your go-to barbecue sandwich? Is there one in Lubbock that you would promote?
You know, back in the day, and last time I went, I didn't even check if they had it because they kind of upgraded their barbecue.
Okay.
But the Shack had the absolute best chopped beef brisket sandwich
Really?
in town.
The old Shack or the new? Because they aren't.
So I'm talking about the old
The
Shack.
original, yes,
So
sir. I heard, yeah.
so the new one has their barbecue is way better than the old.
Okay.
But I haven't tried a sandwich or even saw if they even had a sandwich, so I can't say that. But that old Shack,
Imagine y'all two doing that. Y'all go get y'all a Shack
Shit.
sandwich. I'll pay for it.
I haven't had the new Shack. I
Yeah, me
really
neither.
haven't.
Me neither.
neither.
But if I had to say my favorite chopped beef sandwich, it's a tie between Eddie's on East 50th,
Oh yeah.
Tom
yeah.
and Bingo, Hill Barbecue, and Evie Mays.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because you can't go wrong with
Yeah.
any one of those
That's a good-
places.
that's a
hey, what
good-
about an old school Pinky's chopped beef sandwich?
Dude,
On the
I
strip? On the strip?
worked there, dude.
Bro.
I worked there at the one on the strip.
Oh
and
yeah.
they
I
made it.
remember. Yeah.
I forgot about
shit.
Pinkies.
I ate that shit all the time.
But-
Dude, that was a good ass fucking sandwich.
But to
was
be
pretty
fair,
good.
you could be drunk. It didn't matter how it tasted. You're like fucking pinky.
Do
you
you
could be fucking 9 with some goddamn Funyuns. Yeah. That motherfucker is delicious, dude.
do you remember do you remember Thomas helping out at the tailgate for the
Yes.
Knights of Columbus?
Yes, bro.
And we made a badass
Yes.
chop
Yes.
brisket sandwich.
Shout out to your uncles,
Yeah.
bro. Like I always tell the story of them getting me drunk at 11 in the morning, but their brisket, bro.
Yeah, they smoked those briskets all night, and then that was probably the first thing to sell in that whole Raider
sir.
Alley.
Yeah.
Because we helped out at Raider Alley
Yeah.
for the Knights of Columbus.
Yeah,
But my absolute favorite fucking all-time sandwich is 2 bolognas. And not Bar S bologna. Any bologna other than Bar S.
Really? Okay.
Bar S tastes like shit to me.
Okay.
So 2 bologna slices, and it has to be a Kraft single slice. The fake cheese.
Has
it
to
has
be the
to
fake
be that,
cheese,
right?
yes, sir.
With Miracle Whip on white bread with Lay's
Lay's
potato
in the middle,
chips
bro.
smashed in it.
dude, I was gonna ask y'all, do you ever put chips on your
Yes,
sandwich?
sir.
Every damn
That's
sandwich I
my
ever make, it's
fucking
chips on it.
favorite sandwich in the whole wide
That makes me
world.
want to go swimming at Rogers, bro.
Yeah.
Hearing you say that, go swimming, eat one of
Hey,
those.
let's go buy that swimming pool and make it into a bar resort.
Shit.
I got
we-
$5 on.
yeah.
I'm poor as shit, bro.
Dude, yeah.
I'm on the lawns.
That's how we're gonna get you.
I'm all slaving and shit. Y'all are partying. Good job, T.
We're all drunk.
Hey.
Thomas, you missed the spot.
And we're like, he's so dumb. He's with the help.
He don't even know he owns this space.
I fucking hate it here.
He's all part owner.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like I said, it has to be Miracle Whip. I know the argument of mayo over Miracle Whip, but I fucking
No, yeah.
I won't fucking even touch that shit. No mayonnaise, no Miracle Whip.
You want that man-made, man? Right?
Hell no. I'm straight mustard on sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I'm a mustard.
even bologna.
Bro,
Mustard on bologna.
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
eat
it got to
bologna
be
much.
mustard. It got to
okay.
be always mustard on bologna.
You like mustard
Yes.
on bologna?
Dude, I haven't eaten bologna in 20 years.
I know,
if
but-
I was going to have one, I would put mustard
Some
on it.
Oscar Mayer.
Damn. No, man.
You ever had a fried bologna and fried egg sandwich?
Oh
Shit.
fuck yeah,
Those
dude.
I'm
motherfuckers
telling you,
hit, dude.
you're half Mexican. now,
I've
so I
fucked
tell you.
up so many forks and butter knives for fried bologna, bro.
I still do, bro. I still.
My mom used to have the one with the handles were wood, and we'd all fucking catch them all.
You know, try to scrub it off.
She all got that set for her wedding. We're all
Me están
burning.
chingando con los forks.
I remember one, it didn't even have the wood anymore, it fucking burnt off.
Oh man.
And you had to get a paper towel if you were going to use it because it got too hot.
Bro, I remember when we were so poor, my mom couldn't afford bologna. Me and Steve would put mustard and pickles in the sandwich, and we talked about to this day. Pickle and mustard sandwiches were our go-to, bro. And there was because my mom being a single mom, she was too ashamed to ask for food stamps. So we'd get Fritos, crunch them up. Man, there's times we didn't have mustard. I'd get the cola bread, crunch up some Fritos, and man, I'd crunch it. That was the shit, bro.
That strikes a question.
Sure.
Because I know I've seen you several times eat the cola.
Yeah.
I have no
Hey,
problems eating
that was at
the
a
cola.
party, bro. That was at a party. You told me you were going to bring
I
it
have
up.
zero problems eating the cola.
No,
Do you eat the colas?
If it's there.
He's all. We're talking about bread, right?
Do you eat the ass end of the bread?
Dude, if you get the front part and the back part, you're lucky to have enough a sandwich like that. That's
Yeah.
the best shit. Man.
Yeah, dude, I fucking
sir.
will fuck up the
Yes, sir, me
butts of
too,
the
bro.
bread,
You
man.
ain't gonna not eat it.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah. Some of my cousins were too good
Dude,
for it.
a lot of people
Yeah,
don't. They'll
yeah.
throw it
It is
away.
true, man.
Yeah.
They don't eat the shit.
Yeah.
That's
My
the best damn sandwich.
My
over
mom
the
would
hill
still
on it.
put it in the fucking toaster and put some bread, butter on that bit. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go home and eat me some cola and a sandwich.
And a sandwich.
That's
Oh,
badass,
shit.
bro.
Do you have any shout outs, brother?
Well, I'm always gonna shout out my wife.
Amen. Amen, bro.
And all 10 of her names.
Yeah, what's her name? again?
last time I said you got any shout outs, he named all of her for her full name.
He pulls out the list.
I was like Maria, Alejandra.
But no, that's right. You got to keep mama happy, bro.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life, bro.
That's right, man.
It's been pretty good.
Hey, shout out your mother in law, bro. I've seen her in the gym in the mornings,
dude,
man.
She been going.
She getting it.
She's been working out. No, she been putting in some work.
Yeah.
You know, we're all gonna go to Mexico in about 4 weeks,
Nice.
and like not at a resort, but to a rancho.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And she didn't recognize that. Oh shit! There's a lot of hills and stuff over
So
there.
she gonna do
So
some walking.
she was like, "I'm gonna go to the gym." It's,
Yeah, get it right, get it tight.
That's right.
Yeah. You have any shout outs, brother?
Shout out to my brother Mike, man. He helped out. Excuse me. He helped my daughters to do a yard today while I was doing some other work, and he's up there in age, man. He's still hoping for a head coaching job out there, and he's at Rawls, offensive coordinator. But shout out to Mike, man.
Yeah,
He's-
man.
That's
And football's coming up quick, man.
man, yeah, that's the closest thing to a father figure that I've ever had. So yeah, my brother Mike Rios, man. He's a shout out to you.
Yeah,
bro.
man. That's a good dude.
Yeah, I love
Yep.
that crazy dude.
Shout out Uncle Jarvis.
Yeah, Uncle Jarvis. He's like, quit shouting me out and invite
Shout
me.
out Carl.
Yeah, man.
Shout out
Yeah,
Carl.
shout out Carl, man. I love
Yeah.
Carl and your family, dude. They were always good to me. They really
Yeah.
were, bro. And you brought up earlier, he'd buy us lots of beer, bro.
Man,
He
a
really-
lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
never got to thank him enough, man.
Who you want to shout out, man?
I want to shout out my girl Natalie again with her D-Lights
There you
and
go.
everybody that has a food truck because it's hot as fuck outside right now. And everybody knows food truck. It's hot as shit on those food trucks too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tip them a little extra when y'all,
Yeah,
when y'all
seriously,
hit these
man.
food trucks up. And got to shout out my friend Lauren. I didn't shout her out last time. She's pissed off at me. So.
And now
made
you're
up
a
for it.
celebrity.
It's
You want
Jeremy
to know
Blair.
shit.
It's Jeremy Blair's wife,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know her. You know her, don't
Oh yeah,
you?
yeah. Of
Lauren.
course.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
got to shout her out because she was throwing a fit. I didn't shout her out last time.
Shout out, Lord. That's cool, bro. That's cool shit.
So shout out to y'all fuckers, man. It's damn good to see y'all, man. All three of y'all together.
I love y'all guys.
All four
man.
of us,
I
man.
love y'all,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Seriously,
Thank
brother.
you, man.
Freaking
I love you, brother.
some big fuckers in this room right now.
It's a fucking meat locker,
Lots
bro.
of sweaty meat, lots of sweaty meat in
I
here
don't
right
think
now.
the air conditioner ever turned on. We
don't
huffed
feel
it
like
and
it,
puffed
man.
it out.
Some little lady's gonna walk by. Oh my God, it smells like balls.
It does.
Balls and ass.
It does, because it's about 110 degrees in this
It smells like
motherfucker.
Medusi.
That reminds me of one time we was in high school. A lot of the guys stayed over at the house, like Bass and Taylor Nabnett and Jordan Boyson and all this. And my mom come busting in the room one morning and she goes, "It smells like dick and feet in there."
Bass is all. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
He
Bass.
remembers, he
Sorry,
remembers that
Monica.
shit.
Oh man.
One of the last times I talked to him, we talked about that.
Fucking Bass.
We went to a Ranger game years ago, and you walked into the room early in the morning. I don't know if you were coming in from a late night out or if you went to go get breakfast or what.
Oh.
And you made me laugh so fucking hard, bro. You walked in and you were like, "God damn, it smells like ass and Fritos in here." And I died laughing, man.
Bro, having a house full of teenage daughters, they smell like bad,
Oh, bro.
I love y'all girls, but God
But
almighty.
teenagers in general,
Yeah, in general,
you walk into my boy's room when he
Yeah.
was in middle school, you're like, "God damn, boy,
yeah.
fuck."
You're never gonna find a chick, bro.
He's gonna leave my socks alone, Dad.
And you know what's funny is I remember my dad telling me the same shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, "Damn, man, your room smells like shit." I'm like, "Shut up, Dad."
My mom literally can't smell, so I'd smoke weed in my room. It's just smoky in here, Mom. She still, yeah. She can't smell
It's a
ass.
vape.
It's a vape. Back then, in the 90s.
I want to shout out Monty Gloria for being so strong in the family, man. Shout out my mom, my sister, my niece, my wife. Shout out to my boys, man. Shout out to all you. Shout out to Adrian Puga, Jacob Sines, Chris Martinez, all you, man. Shout out these podcasts. Let me get them out the way. One for the Road podcast. The Pendejos every Friday. The Deep Dive with Donnie Flamingo's coming back. Flatland podcast with Armando. Yeah, and Robert, Success It Is What It Is. I want everyone to fucking shine, man. But once again, guys, if you could please help me out and rate and review on all my social media platforms
Please
that
do,
you
man.
listen to, man.
Please do.
If
5
you-
stars, man. 5 stars.
Yeah, give me the 5 stars. And if you're not on the YouTube, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. If you could help me out, just throw me a bone, man.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for coming, man. I hope we hit a home run. So till next time, guys, read some books. Oh hey, didn't see you there. This episode is brought to you by DJ Kipo. DJ Kipo handles all things like weddings, quinceañeras, anniversaries, and graduations. He's good at what he does, keeps the party going, and hit him up on IG, TikTok at DJ Keepo 806. Once again, that's DJ KEEPO 806. Oh, it's you again. This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in commercial and residential. They also specialize in drywall and paint. No job is too big or too small for them. Hit them up at 806-544-7199. Oh, you're still here? This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito, located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast and lunch burritos. They've also got some plates. Tell them JP Lopez sent you. But breakfast burritos are pretty fucking huge, so you better bring a big appetite. They're the shit.